Today, as I travel down the lane of life of Kai Mills, the genie box. You ever watch I Dream of Genie and the bottle begins to open? The genie is coming out the box. One of the genie is an unbelievable $58 million for 6 months. If the prime minister, they say I start at the top, he is totally responsible for this money. He is the financier of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Philip Brave Davis. And if he allowed this for 6 months, what happened to those other 3 years? If Bahamian would only know what they ought to know, if we had in place, like most countries, the Freedom of Information Act, you'll be shocked. There's nobody in Abaco that works for customs, immigration, police, defense force, firemen. Either one of these occupation have no reason to work or vote for the Progressive Liberal Party after hearing that damning report. That's a blockbuster that the African Prime Minister is building 55 hospital, and he's been there about 2 years. And the Bahamas government haven't built a hospital in over 50 years. This brother in Africa told you and showed you that the money is there. He's puzzling the other African leaders of what he's doing in such a short time at a young age. The money is there. 53 million, 58 million could have get it as a brand new hospital. But we travel and we get nothing. 58 million could have get the port properly up and running at the Marsh Harbour Port under two administration, the F&M and the government. There is not a place for the frontline workers, customs, immigration, and all the other supporting agencies that's supposed to be on a managed port haven't had a bathroom. You go out by Patelco, the only structure that has not started to be rebuilt is Patelco. The workers are still using their truck as an office. They still have to go to their bathroom by coming off the job and going home, while Brave Davis and this PLP administration is brazenly spending 58 million 6 months. I wonder which one of your boys you took in those $10,000 a week a night room. Which one of your sweethearts, male and female, that you had in these hotels that cost an exuberant amount that the Prime Minister himself, if he was going on vacation, will not dare to spend that kind of money on himself, but he put it on the backs of a poor country where there's nothing to show. This African is building thousands of residents for his people free, and they haven't went through no hurricane. 2 hurricanes, Hurricane Dorian, hundreds have died. 9 months, the F&M couldn't bury our dead. 3 years, the PLP haven't built one single house. This guy, 36 to 38 years old, have built hundreds of free accommodation for his residents. Brave Davis and the PLP, Hubert Minnis and the FNM have not built one, but they got the money to rebuild 65. 5 has started 5 years ago, and not one has been completed. And the PLP say when they are completed, the 5 or the 65, they will put it in a rental pool. Y'all got the government that y'all vote for. Kyle Mills didn't vote for them, but nobody deserves the PLP. Nobody deserves the FNM. Change is here. It's right in your face. When you hear of a budget, an amount of $58 million and not a dollar spent on a port that brings in $170 million annually, they suck all the money out and travel aboard. $300 bottle of champagne. They are busting up the country's money on lavish parties outside the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and the Bahamian people, like Kyle Mills, has to pay the bill. Y'all hurry up, get them out of there. At least we'll know how much money they bust up and how much money they have to repay the Bahamian people